Bill here with 30-Minute Woodshop. Thanks for joining. Today we're making a garden tote. Super easy, super quick to make, doesn't take a lot. I'm using some scrap wood, but I'll tell you what, go to the bottom, find my blog link, and you can get a set of plans for these. I created a series of sketches so that you guys can follow those if you want to. Very easy to do. All the dimensions are already there. What I have in front of me today are two pieces that are 4 by 9. These are the end pieces, and I have a center piece. I'm going to have to cut a handhold in here, and this is a 7 by 14 inch piece. Plus, I have these 3 lath strips. Okay, lath is real cheap, easy to find. I use it a lot in the garden. I got to cut 8 pieces out of these 3 strips that are 15.5 inches long. Those are all set. As far as cross-cutting, I got to start cross-cutting this. So, I'll tell you right now, be sure you hit like and subscribe. I would appreciate it and help my channel out a lot. Check out the links in the bottom. There's some pretty good things down there in terms of tools and materials. And hey, let's start making. Okay, I have my stop block set here at 15.5 inches. Saw is ready to go. I'll be cutting several times. This is an outdoor project, folks, so precision is not critical. Important, but not critical. So we'll be cross-cutting these things really quick in gangs of 3. Let's make some noise. So in case I failed to mention it, make sure you're wearing safety glasses, hearing protection, and beware of where the blade travels so you can keep your fingers. So all my parts are cut. All I need now to do is put a handle in and do some work on that center section to make the tote portion, and we'll be real good to go. So let's go back over and do some layout work. Okay, I've done some pre-layout. Didn't want to waste your time too much, but I'm following the drawings mostly, but I'm not going to do everything exactly like the drawings. I encourage you guys to do a little riff on whatever you get. Basically what I'm doing is I have some arcs here that are already created. All I'm doing is using these as my curves, because it's far easier to do this than to try and use a compass to do this kind of stuff. This works out actually pretty well. Now someday I'm going to end up with a set of French curves, which I think will be really cool because it'll give me more flowing lines. Right now they're all pretty solid kind of lines. But anyway, this will be perfect for what I'm trying to do here. And generally follows the drawings. And not certain if you can see that, but what I did is I took out the curve right here. That's really all that happened. So now we're going to take it over to the bandsaw and cut these out, and then to the sander, oscillating sander, and refine the curves. Okay, no setup to do here. I already have a 3/8 blade in my my bandsaw. This is a Delta 14-inch bandsaw. Been around for quite a few years. Works great. Love Delta equipment. And so on that note, let's start cutting. Okay, all we're going to do is take these edges down to the curves. So we're making some noise. And there we have it. That fast. All right, my piece is clamped. I'm going to basically use a awl to mark the spots where I need to put my drill. This just keeps the drill from walking out of place. A couple twists and that's good. I'm using a 1-inch speed bore spade bit. And a speed bore generally is a pretty nice clean hole, as long as you have something backing it up. Don't try that without backing it up. You'll end up ruining the backside of the wood. And 2 nice holes. Now, all you need to do is connect these holes by cutting these 2 straight pieces with a jigsaw, and we'll be ready to do some final sanding in this and routing the edges so they're nice and round. So let me lock this back down so I can get the jigsaw out. Well, the jigsaw made short work of this. This is a perfect size handle. All I have to do now is a little bit of filing, some sanding, and what I want to do is I want to come back with a 1/4 inch radius round over bit and round over the inside and all these outside corners so it's nice and smooth when somebody grabs it. So routing's finished. I really love the way that worked. That 1/4 inch round over bit pretty much took care of everything. A little bit of sanding right here in this one edge to take care of some roughness, but hey, for an outdoor project, this is 99%. So let's finish this off with some sanding. Ha! I hope you weren't expecting an orbital sander. This is all hand sander. Because it really doesn't need that much. And I'm definitely not doing the sides of this because this is going to stay like raw wood. And there we have it. All I'm trying to do is make sure everything's smoothed out. There aren't any rough spots when someone picks it up. And that's feeling really nice. So what I'm going to do is we're going to actually connect the ends. So to do that, I'm going to use a pneumatic nailer and glue, and probably a clamp or 2. So let's get that prepped. Okay, we're ready to nail the ends on to the center. To do that, basically, I'm going to measure in here 4 1/8 and 4 1/8. That just gives me a spot to throw my glue. And I know where this is supposed to be. And then I'm going to clamp it and nail it. I have this set for 4 1/8, so when I butt it up here, it sets it exactly where I want it to be. And we'll check it again in a second. So we got it nailed. We're all set. I got to clean up a little bit of glue spill here, and then we can start on laying on our lath. All glued and nailed up. Now we're ready to put on our lath strips or sides and bottom. I swapped over from 2-inch nails to 1 1/8, which is more than enough to go through these puppies. We're both going to glue and nail them. I am using this Tight Bond 3 waterproof glue, so once it dries, it's waterproof. This is going to be an outdoor project. Want to make sure that it's long lasting. So we'll throw a little bit of glue on here, start nailing. These are just my spacers to make sure I'm a 1/4 inch up from the bottom, which is what I want to be. We're good to go. Good there, good there. So 2 nails in each is more than enough. I want to put one up here, and I'm going to be about a 1/4 inch from the top-ish. Just put a small mark down here so I know where to put the glue, or where not to put the glue. And there we go. Boy, I tell you what, that's easy as pie. Can't get much easier than this, folks. If you notice, I'm putting the mark underneath here. That way, when someone picks it up, it's hard to see, because I'm not getting rid of the marks. Let's face it, it's not worth it. Like I said, it's an outdoor project. It'll be filled up with dirt, plants, and bulbs. So after 6 months, no one will ever see. Now, the other thing is, this makes a great indoor decorator project too. So there we are, we're done. Great little project. Hope you guys had as much fun building this as I did. I'll tell you what, super easy, a great project, perfect for your gardener and your family. Great thing for if you're going out to pick fruit or berries. It holds about a peck, a little shy of a peck. Great place for putting your gloves, your trowel, any plants, those kind of things. Great spot for, like I said, picking berries. You can put the 1 pint containers in here, carry that with you. And hey, I hope you enjoyed this. There's links at the bottom. Please visit those, explore, see what's down there. There's a couple things, some tools down there you might find interesting. And my blog, like I said, I have some drawings for this thing. Go down and explore that. And hey, if you got something out of this, be sure to hit like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And hey, until next time, guys, good making.